So around the time the theme music to my life was Ben 10 and I was in first grade, which I think is a perfect ripe age for my father to give me the talk about women. Women. Now, this performance I'm about to unveil on you, I don't know if it's 100% accurate, okay? Look, let's not forget I was 6. It was a little difficult, okay? My memory's a little hazy. But I believe it went a little something like this. Son. You come from a cursed family. And unfortunately, every woman wants you. I know. It's difficult, but it's true. So that was the speech. And look, my dad might have some good points, might have some bad points, but the thing still stood that I found it appalling that these long-haired individuals wanted to own me. They wanted me. Now, I was no stranger to relationships, okay? My parents had a loving relationship, to my knowledge. And I watched movies I was way too young for. Now, I can't say for certain what movies they were, okay? I don't remember. But I remember that my parents put on That's My Boy, starring Adam Sandler, when I was, I don't know, maybe 8. Go watch that fucking movie. Tell me if you're gonna tell an 8-year-old to go watch that with you. Heads up. Nevertheless, now that my dad planted his seed, it was time for me to go out and look for a lover, a mate. At the ripe age of 6, I was ready. So, where does a 6-year-old go and find a mate? I present to you the first grade. The next day, I walked in with swagger. You see, I had my brand new Reebok light up sneakers and my laminated red Spider-Man backpack, and I was ready. I was ready to lay down the bait and see if anyone bites. Now the question is, who will I will? Huh? Who will be my wife within the next couple of weeks? Huh? I look around, I check my 6, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this beautiful woman. The most beautiful girl in the first grade, Desiree. And I'm looking at her, and the skin on my face peels back as the wind from her presence goes over my face. For a second, I see light. And then I see my boy, Jackson. And he's just skipping. He's skipping towards her. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jackson? He hugs her. A devastating blow. So I look up after such a defeat, and I see this girl, Cassandra. Huh. The loose skin on my face catches a whiff of wind. I'm convinced it wasn't hers. I'm convinced it was the leftover wind from Desiree's entrance. But nevertheless, she'll do. Now, before you go on and give me that liberal shit of all women are beautiful, all that shit. Right? So I had the girl, but I had no plan. You know? Luckily, me and Cassandra were acquaintances. As much as a 6-year-old could be an acquaintance to another 6-year-old, but never anything like truly personal. So I had to start laying the foundation. So then recess comes. Everyone's screaming, everyone's yelling, everyone's running. We had tricycles. We had balls. We have hopscotch. We have jump rope and the loungers. You don't want to be associated with the loungers. The loungers are a bunch of fucking I chose a tricycle because I'm a gearhead. And I look around and I'm thinking to myself, what could Cassandra possibly have picked? I look around and then I see Desiree. Oh boy. There she is. Picking up her jump rope. Such a Desiree thing to do. And then on the corner of my eye, I see Cassandra. And she's a fucking lounger. Anyway, so me being 6, I threw a fucking glass bottle at her. And after I got her attention, she looked at me, right at me. And so I started, you know, I was driving on my shit, on my little tricycle. And then I heard, in my head, I heard the Mario theme. Beep, beep, beep. And I was going, dude. I was getting those corners, dude. I was getting some angles. I was ready. I was there. Dude, I saw a kid in the fucking road. I went, like, I was there. I was getting it. And then I drifted into the finish line. Look around. Everyone's just gets up, roaring, Nathan, Nathan. And I was like, Nathan, Nathan. I was cracking, chanting, dude. I started to rave. I was just looking, the world went silent, and then time stopped. And I look at Cassandra. And I start walking up to her like this. Start all smug. I was start walking up to her like this. And before I could get to her, perfect timing. Thank you, school system. I wasn't able to fucking seal the deal then and there. But the foundation was there. I laid it down. I'm ready. Problem with that is that in first grade, shit moves fast, okay? By the time I got into the fucking class, they started talking about how Deja did a handstand. A fucking handstand? That's it? Did they cheer for you? Whatever. So my school has this end of year pizza party. And I thought to myself, what a romantic occasion. What a fucking Met Gala of an occasion that I'm going to take this fucking woman to. So the day finally came, the pizza party. And that's what I intended to do. Party. So I grabbed my 3 slices of Domino's pizza and I headed over to the playground. I looked around and there she was, standing next to a gigantic tree all by her lonesome. Cass. I walked over to Cassandra and I offered her a slice of my pizza. She said, "Thank you." Now we both have 2 slices. 2 lonely souls making one big heart. With her defenses down, there was only one thing to do. Act. I was looking at you and you was looking at me and we was thinking, oh woo woo. It was successful. And with that, I put my arm on the tree and I leaned in for a kiss. And then she hit me with one of these. I'll do it again. Just. What the fuck?